Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about advice and why 90% of people who ask me questions don't like my responses. So guys, before I get into that topic, I want to encourage you to stick around to the end of this video, find out how you can reach me, the big, hairy, ugly dude, with your questions and or comments. So kids, I answer a lot of questions each week on the Facebook, on Tumblr, on internet forums, so on and so forth. And after doing this for many years, I can tell you that 90% of people who ask me questions don't like the answers. They either politely say thank you, or they just disappear, or they never respond, or they surface 2, 3, 4, 6 months later doing the same thing they were doing before because they didn't like the answers. They just don't like the answers. They just kind of disappear and pretend they never asked the question. Here is why, folks. Here is why 90% of people don't like my advice. Because I tell them to focus back on the fundamentals. I know from experience, after doing this for many, many years, that people are not doing the fundamentals. Most people are not doing the fundamentals. When they come on with training questions, I know that they're either jumping programs, or they're secretly inconsistent and not telling folks, or they're impatient. They've been training for 2 weeks or 2 months and have false expectations, or they have no idea what they're eating, so on and so forth. So when someone asks me a question, I typically have to return it with a question asking about their consistency, asking about progression, asking about food intake. I will point people back on the fundamentals, and I'm here to tell you they don't like it. They don't like it. Why? Because they don't come necessarily, they're not expecting me to say, just go back to the basics. That's not what they're expecting to hear. They are expecting to hear either, number one, validation or approval that what they're doing is correct and that they're just a poor hard gainer. Oh, they're just a poor hard gainer. It's going to take forever to make gains. They're looking for a validation or approval that what they're doing is correct, and I don't do that, kids. I'm here to help people, not pat them on the back for doing something wrong. You guys want results. You guys have goals. I want to help you reach these results and goals, and I'm going to be honest with you. The second thing is that if they aren't coming looking for validation, or coming looking for some complicated, magic, secret formula that the old wizard who's been training for 30 years can open the box and unveil to them, it'll involve complication, it'll involve secrets and intricacies and strategies. You know what? It's the basics. When I come back with the basics, it blows up their mental mechanisms. They're not expecting it. They want to hear some advanced, complicated, structured, do 7 sets of squats with pyramid ramping, drop, blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. That's not how it works, kids. That's not how it works. You have to be based in the fundamentals. You have to be based in the basics. You have to be patient and do this for a long period of time. Be consistent and stop missing workouts. Eat enough food so that your food intake is appropriate for your goals. And you need to use progressive resistance. You need to maximize your sets, maximize your workouts, push for as many reps as possible. Start going after strength increases in, if you're muscle building, hypertrophy ranges, kids. Hypertrophy ranges. You want to win the hypertrophy. You have to have the basics in place. If you come to me and you don't know what you eat, and you have no focus on progression, you're going to get the basics, because most guys don't know what they eat, and they don't have a focus on progression. They don't know how to progress. They just go into the gym and kind of do some curls and then do what they feel like on a daily basis, and they have no progression scheme, and then they go home and they eat healthy. I had a salad with a chicken breast in it, so I got my daily protein in. No, you didn't, kids. No, you didn't. So, guys, that is why 90% of people who ask questions, not just of me, but of any trainer on the internet, don't like the advice. Don't like the advice. So, guys, I hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments for the big, hairy, ugly dude, there's a link below. Sound effect now. For my Q&A, come on over, ask me any questions you want: strength training, muscle building, diet, nutrition, supplementation, motivation, and how to grow a perfect beard. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.